have that many opportunities to run something this big and not potentially have something go wrong. With a lot of risks when it comes to waterfalls, especially with drops this size. I approach it like I just want to do this once. Even though it's one of the most glorious drops, I just want to hit my line once and not have to run it again. That moment when it was time to come over, it literally looks like you're falling off the face of the earth. My name's Dane Jackson. I'm a professional whitewater kayaker. I do freestyle, I do racing, I do big waterfall, whatever it is that seems exciting at the time. I first started kayaking when I was about 2 years old. That's when I ran my first river. When I was born, my dad was already a professional kayaker. He had gone to the '92 Olympics and he was also a pro freestyle world champion. So he made sure to get me as well as my sister into it pretty much right away, and I've been kayaking my whole life. Oh, you! It's so loud! Over my career, I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of great successes. I've won a lot of extreme races. I've won a lot of combination events like the Whitewater Grand Prix, but I've also done expeditions all over the world. I got to run the Salto del Maule waterfall in Chile, which is the second tallest drop that's been run. The drop's right around 134 feet. It was a drop I dreamed about doing. Every waterfall is different and has their own kind of unique challenges. The Maule waterfall, what made it really challenging was that lip is it's a very fast moving kind of spout of water, and sometimes that can be really tricky to really set your angle because you're coming off with a lot of speed. I unfortunately didn't have the most perfect line that I could have. I set my angle good, had a super soft hit, but the issue was that my skirt had come off my boat filled up with water, and I did have to come out of my boat in the boils after. In a perfect world, I would have stayed in my boat, I would have paddled away, and it would have been a perfect descent. But in the end, I was still able to get my composure and have a good line. It was an incredible experience.
That was by far one of the sickest drops I've ever done. That view was mind-blowing.
So when it comes to running bigger waterfalls, our ultimate goal is to land as vertical as possible with our bodies tucked up. Because if you were to land flat off of a drop, especially of that size, there's a good chance you might break your back. So that is probably the ultimate worst case when it comes to running something like that. A lot of people always assume when they see us running these big waterfalls that we're just these daredevils that don't take any safety precautions and just fall off of these things without any skill and get lucky. Where in the end, there's a lot of things that we have to look at before we can make the decision that not only can I run it and I trust my skill to run it, but I can be helped if something were to go wrong. In the end, there's just so much risk with waterfalls that tall that all you can really be stoked on is the fact that you're able to run it and not get hurt. And I love the opportunity to go fall off something like Salto del Maule. I'm simply doing it because I love kayaking.